Hello everyone, Namaste. This week I literally binge watched. I watched Singham Again and I watched Bandish Bandits and Call Me Babe. So, first I'll start with Singham Again. And other two also will be coming in the same show. So, if you do have time, do check that out. Okay, coming back to Singham Again now. If you have watched the trailer and you know a bit of Ramayan, I think you're sorted. You've already seen the Singham movie again. Uh, there's nothing extra, or it's only in detail whatever's shown in Singham again. Okay, let's start with the story. I've not seen Simba and Suryavamsham, so I've only seen the Singham franchise where Ajay Devgan has done Singham 1, Singham 2, and the Singham. Okay, so here, starting, there's Ajay Devgan's entry. It's not hero-like entry. He's there in the police, and then he actually, Omar Hafiz is there, and he catches Omar Hafiz and puts him to jail. Supposedly, he's a big terrorist. So there's a big fight sequence. It's like Ajay Devgan's introduction sequence. And then he meets the foreign minister or defense minister. I don't know which minister he is. I think it's done by Ravi. So he tells Ajay Devgan, you form a separate troop where, because Omar Hafiz, there are some illegal activities ongoing in the south where the drugs from Sri Lanka are being imported or are being transported to India via Tamil Nadu, and they're making huge sum of money, and we need independent cops, or we need police to catch them. So I'll give you an independent force, and Ajay Devgan tells, let's name it as Shiva. So he's like, there are many Singhams in each and every state, so they'll all support you. And he's like, why me? There are more police officers. He's like, many police officers in the country see you as the idol, so there'll be no, ego clashes. So Ajay Devgan leads the Shiva and Shiva troop. And then here, Kareena Kapoor, who is his wife, she works for the culture ministry, and here she is producing the Ramayana show, where it's like she kind of tells it's Ramayana is not a myth, it's a fact, it has actually happened. So they have this show like going on like for some, I don't know, it's continuous events. Like one day it's Sita's Swayamvar, and the next day it's Sita's Aparan, like that. So she is part of the show. And she tries to invite Ajay Devgan, but he's so busy and then he's not able to do much. So then they get to know the racket is whatever that drugs thing is done by someone called as they call him, I don't know, Lanka, Danger Lanka. Yeah, they call him Danger Lanka. So he has 3 chelas who are there in Madurai. They get the just that he's in Madurai. So now comes a female Devi Shetty. So it's an entry. There's a huge star cast, and everyone gets like jackass entry or super entry, all hero entry. At the end of the movie, I was like, oh god, I can't see these entries anymore. Okay, Deepika Padukone is there. She is also like fan of Singham and super police officer. So she is handed the task of catching those threes, and she does a tremendous job in catching those 3. And then she locks them up, but then they're like, you have option 1, you leave us, or option 2, you don't leave us and get the police station on fire. Then Deepika Padukone goes on, the constable are all in the police station, and then comes the Danger Lanka with his vehicle. You would have guessed Danger Lanka is obviously Arjun Kapoor, the villain. He comes, he puts the police station on fire, and everyone in the police station is dead. And the scenes, I know they wanted to show him how dangerous he is, how cruel he is. He just comes with a knife. I don't know what we call it machu in Kannada. So they come with that, and he just kills. And all the police officer has guns with them. And one police officer just rushes to him with the gun. We're like, you have a gun, you don't have a knife, you don't have to go near Arjun Kapoor and kill him. You can just shoot him from the where you are. But of course, sometimes to show how cruel the villain is, these things are portrayed. I don't know. It could have been it could have done be what I'm saying. It could have been done better. It could have been done better. I don't know. Okay, it could have been better. Yeah, it could have been better. Yeah. And then when everyone dies, the next day Deepika Padukone gets to know, and then she is sad, she's crying. Then Ajay Devgan comes and consoles. It's like, it's okay, you lead the operation. And then they get the some import intel that he's in some other place. So Deepika Padukone is like, no, you are the best officer, I trust you. You are the one, you are not out of the case, you will be still tracking them and getting them. Here Kareena Kapoor, she needs some visuals for her show, but it was missing. So the visuals which were exactly missing are from the Rameshwaram, where few details of Ramayana would have happened in Rameshwaram. So she goes to Rameshwaram, but then Ajay Devgan is a little skeptical because Deepika Padukone is charge of Madurai, and Rameshwaram is very close to Madurai, and all the illegal activities are happening there, and her CD or the hard drive getting lost is just not sure. So he sends his assistant Daya, Darwaza Tod, you know him, right? Yeah, he sends him, no, you protect him, and then she goes to Rameshwaram, she gets everything done, but then her assistant has a car damage, or she's stuck. So she's like, ma'am, can you send Daya with me to sort of help me? We're like, Daya is being sent for your security, Karina Kapoor. So you either go together or don't send Daya. But then you know how it happens. Daya goes, Karina is left alone in the temple. But Arjun Kapoor comes, he's there, he talks something, and then Karina Kapoor is kidnapped. I mean, the show where Sita Aparan happens and where Kareena Kapoor gets kidnapped. So it's like going in parallel. You'll get to know how it's progressing. Has Ramayana progress? The story also progresses here. The show, I mean. Kareena Kapoor got kidnapped, and then Ajay Devgan knows, and then the trap where Deepika Padukone goes to catch someone else there. It's a trap. So when Kareena Kapoor gets kidnapped, this Daya gets to know. Daya follows her, and they're like, Daya, darwaza tod. And then Kareena Kapoor runs to the forest, and Daya is like the Jatayu. So he gets injured, but then somehow Kareena Kapoor gets escaped in the forest, and there the tiger shroff comes. And again, hero wala entry. He protects Kareena Kapoor, and then he takes to his own small village. I mean, this village reminds me of Chennai Express, small town where Deepika Padukone and Shah Rukh Khan takes shelter. So it's very similar. We get to know Tiger Shroff is an orphan, and then he's portrayed as Lakshman. Ram is Ajay Devgan, Kareena Kapoor is Sita, and Lakshman is Tiger Shroff. They go to the village and she's safe. But then again, Arjun Kapoor comes there, and there is one scene where Tiger Shroff fights. I don't know with what. He puts fire on the house. So there's a fire on his weapon, and it's so beautiful. It's like all fireworks. I mean, the picturization is, I don't know, I really liked it. It was like lights were dancing. It was too good. And at the end, Kareena Kapoor gets shot, but Arjun Kapoor takes Kareena Kapoor. You know how when Ravan, the poster photo, the Shah Rukh Khan and Kareena Kapoor movie where Kareena Kapoor is, carried in bride style by Shah Rukh. It's exactly similar to that. Kareena Kapoor is unconscious, so she's taken. And then Ajay Devgan comes a bit later, and then all his police comes. At every scene, Ajay Devgan reaches first, and after 5 minutes, all his policeman comes. I don't know how he comes first always. So there's a scene, and Tiger Shroff is like, I'm so sorry, sir, I could not save her. He's like, what happened? He's like, she shot, but I think they went. Then he'd be like, I'm sure he'll not be in India. He would have went somewhere. So they think it's Sri Lanka. And then Arjun Kapoor calls Ajay Devgan and tells, Tumhara chahida bejo and all. He's like, I want to see whether my wife is good or not. He's like, I want my grandfather. So Arjun Kapoor is Ajay Devgan's, at the first he catches over of his, he's the grandson. So he's like, I want my grandfather released. He's like, no, like your wife is with me. He's like, they get the deal that you know Karina Kapoor will be released when their grandfather should be released. So he's like, first I have to see whether my wife is doing well or not. So he's like, yeah, you can do that, but you cannot come. Send your Chahida. So it's like Simba, Ranveer Singh. Uh, I mean, once Ranveer Singh comes on to the film becomes light-hearted. It feels good. It goes in a very comical way, and I don't know. I've not seen Simba, so his accent, Marathi accent, is a bit weird for my ears. But yeah, I kind of like the film after Ranveer Singh's entry. It becomes breezy. It becomes a bit comical. So Ranveer Singh again is a Hanuman. So again a hero entry. He's like full Hanuman types, and he's like, no, how can you tell that? It's a help for me. He's like, can you do me a favor? Ajay Devgan. Ranveer, no, you cannot ask that. It's my bhabhi. I'll go, and he goes to Colombo, and then all those things where he has to know he's blindfolded and all those drama. There's a bit beautiful scene where Ajay Devgan and they try to capture him via satellite view. They'll know where he's going, but then they do a trick, and then they'll not be able to track where Ranveer Singh went. So there again he goes and meets Karina Kapoor, and then tells, "Don't worry, you're my brother Ram, and the are coming." So she's relieved. And then Simba, you know how Hanuman destroys Lanka and runs away? Here also a similar scene where Ranveer Singh tries to escape and there's a fire. Because of the fire, Ajay Devgan teams will be able to recognize, okay, I think we see a fire and explosion. I think that's where Ranveer Singh is. So they go, and Ajay Devgan goes and tries to find Ranveer Singh. And it's very comical. In the marriage scene, Ranveer Singh seems to hide, and then he promises a honeymoon for them for spoiling their marriage, and Ajay Devgan finds it. It's a bit comical as I tell. As soon as Ranveer Singh comes, uh, it's nice. The story has become a bit comical, and it's becoming a bit. It was all one piece till now. It's giving bit of range of emotions, I would say. So those two come. Ajay Devgan and Ranveer Singh both are captured by Arjun Kapoor or Danger Lanka, and then they both talk, and then Arjun Kapoor is so angry. He's about to kill them. And he says, no. Wait. You want your grandfather, right? If you kill Ajay Devgan and Karna Kapoor, how will you get your grandfather? Then they stay at the night. All three of them stay in Arjun Kapoor's, I don't know, it's a harbor kind of. They stay there. And then he gets a call from Minister Arjun Kapoor. He's like, okay, we'll release your grandfather. But then he tells, चिंता मत करो, लक्ष्मण भी आएंगे, गरुड़ भी आएंगे, सुग्रीव भी आएंगे, सब तुम्हारे साथ आएंगे. And then at the next day, Arjun Kapoor, I think, wants to transport them to some other place so that where grandfather can be received. But then he's like, let Karina goes. I'm like, dude, your grandfather has not come. Why are you letting Karina run to Ajay Devgan and Ranveer Singh? And then he lets her go. But then he has a lorry follow her immediately so that she's running. But then again, Akshay Kumar enters. I think Akshay Kumar didn't have much of an hero entry, but then there was hype the previous days. Ranveer Singh is asking, is he coming? So you'll be guessing, when will he come? When will he come? So he obviously he comes in the helicopter, and then they all are together, and they save Kareena Kapoor as well, and they're all this drama, full on action scenes where all the cast are there: Deepika Padukone, Tiger Shroff, Akshay Kumar, Ranveer Singh, Ajay Devgan. And again there's a comical scene where Ranveer will be like, oh, Suryavanshi ko dego, aise kara. It's a bit comical. It's actually fun with the three of them. So they all fight, and obviously Ranger Lanka, he flees from the scene. But then you know what? Only Ajay Devgan follows him, and there'll be a huge fight. And then rest of the police comes up, not the cast. Only the rest of the police comes up, and it'll catch him. Then they catch him up, and they were about to take him to the police station. But then he takes a gun from a armed person. Then he's about to kill, but then Ajay Devgan takes this flag, this orange flag, and then just Arjun Kapoor is dead. And the movie where everyone are in the harbor talking is like, thank you, we're like good family, Ranveer Singh and Tiger Shroff were Anath. Then Kareena Kapoor was like, no, you people are not Anath. And then we're like, our family is getting bigger. And then both Ajay Devgan and Kareena Kapoor are seen in this Ramayana show, which Kareena will be leading. So it ends where all the cast of Ramayana are on the stage. And then Kareena Kapoor and Ajay Devgan have a son who doesn't believe in Ramayana, or he's not that patriotic. He's going to London for studies. But then once her moms get kidnapped, he's the one who's in charge of Ramayana. And then he's also there at the end clapping. It just shows, yes, Ramayana is real. And then Ram and Sita gets united. So Ajay Devgan is also there at the finale of the show. And then so Ajay Devgan, when they both come, Ajay Devgan just gives her a little bit a nudge so that Kareena Kapoor goes in front of the stage and take all the credits and not both of them. There's a cute scene there. So yeah, movie ends like that. Happy, sweet ending. Okay, coming to the overall gist of the movie or how I liked it overall. It's a cop universe. Of course, we know it's taken from Avengers, the multiverse. But in Avengers, the cast was not huge. Avengers became huge because of the plot, because of the storyline, because of the characters. But here, everyone are huge star. So I don't think there is a plot which can justify each and every individual. Like as I told, everyone is given a hero entry here. Just to give screen space to each of them, somehow I think you lose it. So at the end of the day, it became a movie where all the heroes are heroes and then there is one villain. Okay, Ajay Devgan, I felt Ajay Devgan and Akshay Kumar had less of a hero entry than others. And acting wise, I think I'll come in order in how they entered. Ajay Devgan is fab. He is the role of Singham. Kareena Kapoor, I don't know, she looked a bit old for me. It's not like I've not seen her recent movies. I have seen her in Crew. She looked fab. Here, I don't know, maybe makers wanted her to look old. It's the hairstyle or the makeup or the sari, horror accent, her acting. I don't know, man. She looked old and acting also. It was just okayish, I would say. And Deepika Padukone, she looks fab in the cop uniform. She's so fit, and action scenes we have seen in Patan, she actually does very well. But that quirkiness to show, she's like, that's off. I don't think that's correct. I don't know, somehow it was off, but otherwise, action scenes, I mean, she's the best. She's good. And Tiger Shroff, I mean, it's nothing new what we have seen in other movies. He's just the same. And action scenes, I mean, he is known for action. Even when he does some scenes where he has just to jump from somewhere or just to he does something extra. He makes you feel he's doing some action, and it looks so beautiful. Ranveer Singh, of course, he has done well. I feel I liked the movie after Ranveer Singh's entry. He's good, but I don't know, the accent is weird for me. Akshay Kumar, he has very little role in the movie. I think he's expensive. I don't know whether he was paid for this movie or it was just a special gesture. He has done well, and I think he has a very little role to play. And Arjun Kapoor, even though so many cops come to catch him, even though he's shown, I think even his screen space is very limited. And acting wise, if you have seen his other movies, I don't feel this acting in this movie is extraordinary. He has not increased his range or something. If you were a fan of him previous movie, I think the acting is on the same bar. And the background score is too good. It's terrific. I really like the background score. It actually upped the movie. And somehow I felt the movie is shot in vivid mode. Starting the scene in Kashmir, it's so green, it's so bright. I don't know. I just feel it was edited, or I don't know, it's a new technique in the camera. But overall, it was very beautiful. All the scenes, frames are beautiful. Score is beautiful. So for me, it was a one-time watch for me because of the plot. But if otherwise, it was a super hit masala movie. It was giving me all the Bollywood vibes. Okay, then that's all for now. Thank you. Bye. Singham.